Today, I'll be talking about Floor 30, why it's not just a perfect boss fight, but just the best stage in Battle Cats as a whole. If you're early game, here's basically how the stage works. There are only 4 enemies in the stage: Doge Dark, Trolley Blogger, Ginger Snake, and Hermit Cat. The 3 smaller enemies are mainly there to build your wallet, more on that later. As for the boss, he is a 3-part multi-hit with each of them creating level 5 wave attacks. Sounds scary, right? Well, yes and no. When this stage first released, yeah, wave attacks were super scary since there was I want to say 5 units that were immune to waves when this stage released. I'll just show them on screen from my research. There's probably more, I don't really know that for sure, but there was not a lot of anti-wave options back in the day. And at best, if you didn't have Shadow Gao, which was fair, the best Uber, not just best Uber, sorry, he's not an Uber, but anyways, the best unit for this stage, at least in my opinion, for back in the day, was Musashi, since he had wave immunity and was kind of just the first anti-wave option in the game, really. But, yeah. And the thing is now there's so much power creep to this stage with a lot of the new wave immune units that, it's not really much of an issue anymore. So the main strategy with this stage is luring Hermit Cat towards the base so that way you can get him in a loop of attacking, and then damage him with wave immune units. But, like I mentioned, if you don't have Ubers like Shadow Gao, not to worry. There are plenty of units you can get from the gacha that are helpful in this stage, which are pictured here. Some of the advent bosses you get these guys from are stupidly easy, especially Tourist Cat. Once you get Tourist Cat, it really makes this stage a lot easier. But there's also others that help out. And even if you don't want to use luring strats, you can also rush him down, use cheese strategies to just prevent him from attacking whatsoever, and there's a bunch of other strategies you can find online probably, I don't know. The other enemies, however, are not to be ignored though. The 3 smaller enemies in this stage that I mentioned earlier are meant to mess with your timing, especially since all 3 of them are pretty fast and get to the front lines pretty quickly. Doge Dark is mainly there for money, so you can just kill him and boom, you get extra money so you can send out more units. It's Ginger Snake, which is fast and has some quick TPS that can kind of mess with you. And Trolley Blogger, while not dealing a ton of damage, the knockback can mess up your timing immensely, so just watch out for that. And a big reason I say this is a perfect boss fight is because of both strategy and power creep. The main strategy for this stage, while a little tricky to pull off at first, is super satisfying and rewarding. And while power creep seems like a negative thing since it makes a lot of stages easier, honestly it's not. It just really shows that there's more unit options for this stage. Even overpowered units that I use on this stage, some wave immune Ubers that completely break the game, even if I don't use them, it's really fun. So much, in fact, that I've beaten this stage with 2 units, and you can watch it here on my channel if you're interested. Overall, Floor 30 is not just a perfect stage in Battle Cats, but probably one of the best boss fights that I've done in my gaming career, and is honestly up there with some of my favorite bosses in other games I've played, like Cynthia, Minos Prime, Hush, Gravelord Lich, and Solace Harp. But what do you guys think? Is Floor 30 really as good as it is, or am I just glazing it? Okay, bye.